And if I can share the voice that was coming up that you were really identifying with for a long time, in which we were able to create some sort of separation in this session, was the self-doubt of I'll never be good enough. I'm just not good enough. And how that spirals is it's a tiny little voice, but then it's like you're not good enough. So then instead of even trying or stepping outside, it just keeps you hidden behind the door and hiding in your living room under the covers, comfortable watching a movie, believing that that's where you belong instead of, maybe a lot of these ideas and dreams that you had that you wanted to explore. Not that they have to become anything, but you didn't even want to discover what it could be. And the ego shows up differently for everyone. As we evolve, the ego evolves. And the ego is very smart and conniving and wears many identities and masks so that it can come in the back door or slip in when you least expect it, and then it gets into the driver's seat. I say this a lot because I've actually experienced this multiple times where my ego was in the driver's seat and was at the core of all my decisions and actions, and it wasn't me believing that it was me trying to be the best version of myself. But then when it was unveiled, it's like you can't, once you see it, you can't unsee it. And then I had to go back and review. And that's the one time in particular I'm thinking about right now was like a 3-year period where I was making business decisions, career decisions, life decisions that was affecting my family because I was doing it from the wrong place. It was coming from the ego. It was ego driven. And I thought I was, how it comes up is I thought I was persevering. I was resilient. I'm a go-getter. I'm a high achiever. All these positive, seemingly positive attributes, but they were coming from the wrong place. And so once I was able to recognize that I was not actually in the driver's seat of all those decisions, then I could go back and review and look at how the ego showed up. And if I wasn't making this decision from an egoic place, masked as, career driven, masked as capable, what would I have done? What decision would I have made? I probably would not have put myself and my family in these situations where it might not have been the most sound environment. But we do that because the ego justifies this is the right thing to do for your career. It's going to put you ahead. You have to do this. You have to sacrifice in order to get ahead. People make sacrifices. And so these are the words of the ego that can seem very, very, what is that word? Convincing. Very convincing. And I don't know about you, but once I was able to identify and separate myself from the ego, and I was actually able to spend time, it's one thing we naturally want to move away from it. It's like, how do I get rid of the ego? But it is still a part of us. And it's not a matter of evicting the ego, but walking with our shadow, right? Like being aware of it, being able to walk with it, recognizing it for its role, giving it space to exist, but not take over. And in the act of doing that, it was really interesting because I would spend time with my ego and listen to its voice from a different place, like really give it my presence and be like, okay, what do you want to say to me? And it was really creepy. Like it was scary to me because it was like, don't worry. This is, I got you. This is how we do it. This is how people do it. And when I was able to listen from that other place, I was like, oh my gosh, you are very convincing. And I'm actually terrified because I am listening to something, a voice that believes so much in it, but it's actually hurting me.